Greetings, friends, and Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve, Sunday, and I am bringing forward a powerful teaching today related to today's Sabian symbol at 10 degrees Capricorn. And the word for today is trust. I've been sitting with this symbol for a couple of days, and I'm eager to bring forward the teachings that I've received. I really felt this hologram on a deep level, and it inspired me to explore a little bit more into the medicine of the teaching because of the coincidence or the coinciding with New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. So at dawn today, the symbol, the solar symbol, the symbol of the sun at 10 Capricorn was of a sailor feeding an albatross from his or her open extended palm. So a sailor opening their hand and an albatross swooping in to eat. And so what caught my curiosity and imagination about this image was the medicine behind albatross, which I hadn't really explored before. And so it's incredibly powerful. It's an incredibly powerful teaching for the way that we can step in today to preparing for the New Year shift in the threshold tomorrow, which is also the Cancer full moon and an activation of the cycle, the current cycle that is facilitating this shift into the new moon, into the new year. So the reason I've chosen the word trust, and it's actually the word for the Sabian today, and it completely embodies the quality that albatross represents. So let me turn my phone off. But that ding was an interesting affirmation or synchronicity. So the word trust is key right now for the superpower that we can step into in this day before New Year. An albatross, it turns out, is the largest bird with a wingspan of at least 12 feet. And I used to think that condor was the largest, but the wingspan of albatross is at least a foot larger. And it's said that the 12-foot wingspan is the one on record, but it's said that their wingspan has been anecdotally recorded up to 17 feet. Huge. And the body of the wandering albatross, which is the largest species of albatross, the body is at least 5 feet tall. So immense animal. So here's what's really significant about the animal medicine of albatross at 10 Capricorn is that albatross never touches land. The only exception is once every other year, every 2 years, the albatross comes to land to lay eggs. The rest of the time, the albatross lives entirely at sea. And so this is a medicine of water and air, because albatross rides the wind and then rests on water. And so the only way that humans really interact with albatrosses is when they are at sea. So the traditional legends associated with humans and albatrosses are of sailors. And so that's this image of a sailor at sea feeding albatross from open extended palm. And so this is an image of us welcoming and trusting and receiving the wisdom of the depths of the mother, of the ocean, and also of the times in which we are navigating uncharted waters, and the ways in which we can learn to trust the movements of wind and water to support us at times when we're not grounded into the earth, or when we don't feel grounded, which means times of change and uncertainty. And so the quality of trust is the mastery tool of the element of water, and we know that from our work with Cross of Dharma and Fourfold Way, that it's related to our ability to connect deeply with our essence, our ability to surrender what has been and trust and release expectations of outcome in order to fully participate in whatever the present opportunity is. So super interesting that this beautiful hologram and teaching is the energy package with which we can connect in order to prepare for our personal stepping into the new year. So, the practical message I have for you today is to welcome the opportunity to release your own patterns of resistance, because patterns of resistance come from assumptions we make related to the meaning of circumstances, whether they're emotional or physical. And so this is an invitation to accept something bigger and deeper and stronger, and to invite your innate wisdom and the wisdom of the depths that hold us and support us and the power of the winds of change, to invite those immense powers that are larger than we can even imagine into your life in a personal way, and say that you are trusting and welcoming and opening your hand to what you don't understand in order to expand into something larger. And so the qualities, I just wrote a list here of words of qualities of albatross medicine: endurance, the ability to ride the winds and the wave and even storms. Albatrosses live at sea in the midst of the most fierce storms, and they live to be 50 years old. So it's not that they are also super strong and in their ability to survive storms and weather storms. So the endurance of movement and change, and a grace of being able to navigate change and, quote, wander. The wandering albatross is the largest, to navigate the winds and ride the winds where they take you. So, of course, this leads to the quality of wisdom, which we talked about, with the energy of the depths of water and the depths of riding the change. And then ultimately freedom, because albatross medicine enables us to release resistance and the perception of being burdened in order to break free from past limitations. So, super beautiful message for today. And again, the practical tool that we have today from albatross medicine is to release resistance to what we don't understand in order to come fully present to the depth and power and beauty of what is, even if we're riding a storm, and to know that we are held, and that being at sea is a natural part of the process of change and growth and expansion. So have a fantastic New Year's Eve and a fantastic New Year's holiday today and tomorrow. And I'll see you again soon with the full moon message for our New Year's celebration. Have a great day.